Who are the top 5 richest people in the world right now, and what is the one thing that they all have in common? Even though we're in the middle of a global pandemic right now, there are people whose financial fortunes have continued to increase quite dramatically. Towards the end of the video, I'm going to reveal the one common factor that they all have, which has resulted in this mass accumulation of money and wealth. So here's a list of the 5 wealthiest people on the planet right now. Number 5, Mark Zuckerberg. Net worth $97 billion. Mark Zuckerberg's net worth has increased by $42.3 billion in just a year because of Facebook shares that have risen 80% in the past year as people continue to use Facebook as their main social media platform to stay in touch with people. Number 4, Bill Gates with a net worth of $124 billion US. Bill Gates' financial strength has recently increased significantly because of the shares he has in Microsoft, in Canadian National Railway, and there is a number of other companies in which Microsoft owns shares as well. Bill Gates' net worth was boosted because of the shares that he owns in Microsoft and the Canadian National Railway. Number 3 is Bernard Arnault with a net worth of $150 billion US. French luxury goods tycoon Bernard Arnault holds onto his spot at number 3, but his fortune has doubled to $150 billion from $76 billion due to an 86% rise in the shares of brands including Louis Vuitton and Christian Dior, and also the cosmetics retailer Sephora. Coming in at the second spot is Elon Musk with a net worth of $151 billion US. Elon Musk is the biggest gainer in dollar terms. He skyrocketed into the number 2 spot with a $151 billion fortune, a whopping $126.4 billion more than a year ago, where he ranked number 31 and was only worth $24.6 billion. I say only, but it's all relative compared to where he is today. The main reason for that was a 705% climb in Tesla shares. And the first spot, the wealthiest man in the world right now, is Jeff Bezos with a net worth of $177 billion US. So according to Forbes, Jeff Bezos is the world's richest person for the 4th year running, worth $177 billion. He's up $64 billion from a year ago as a result of surging Amazon shares. The net worth figures discussed in this video are personal net worths that are attributed to these individuals personally, which means that they do not include the full capitalization of the companies that they have. It's basically the portion that is attributed to them personally. In case you haven't already worked out what is the number 1 common factor between these 5 billionaires, well, yes, apart from the fact that they all are men, the main common factor between all these 5 individuals is that they have made their money in entrepreneurship and business. There are people who have made a significant net worth through investing as well, but unfortunately those individuals like Warren Buffett with a net worth of $89 billion does not rank in the top 5. The fact is that business and entrepreneurship has been the primary vehicle for significant wealth for a lot of individuals in the world, and I call business and entrepreneurship the superhighway to wealth. Investing, when it's done correctly, is the slow road to wealth, and I feel that if an individual wants to give themselves the best opportunity to create massive wealth, they probably need to have some money on the superhighway, and they also need to have some money on the slow road to wealth. The thing with the superhighway is that you can make a lot of money very fast, but if you actually consider this, on the superhighway is where most crashes happen as well, because everybody's going a lot faster. Therefore, it's very smart and strategic to continually take money out of business and entrepreneurship and invest it into other investment vehicles that are a bit more passive, so you don't have all of your eggs in one basket and you don't have both your feet on the accelerator going super fast on a superhighway. And that's why investing is the slow road to wealth. Unfortunately, in this list, none of the investors make it in the top 5, but that's not to say that investing should not be taken seriously. A lot of us don't really have a dream to be a billionaire. We may just have a dream to have a secure life for our family and for our future, and investing, when done well, is a perfectly good way to get to that point. Of course, for those of you who have a dream of becoming multi-millionaires or billionaires, well, business is your primary way to do it. But remember, it's not just starting a business, it's when your business is producing products and services that are going to impact hundreds of millions, if not billions of people. That's when you can fulfill your goal of becoming a billionaire. So what should you take out of this video? Well, decide how much wealth you want to create and why, and then make a decision around whether or not your wealth creation is going to come from the super highway of wealth, i.e. business and entrepreneurship, or it's going to come from the slow road to wealth, meaning investing, or maybe it's a combination. Share your responses so I can see what is your wealth plan. And the reason it's important for you to plan is because nobody acquires and keeps wealth without some sort of a plan and strategy. Hopes and wishes do not create wealth. A lot of people are going to find that as they get older, they're not going to have the financial resources to be able to enjoy the life and lifestyle that they've always wanted. Maybe it's not $1 billion that you're after. Maybe $1 million, maybe $500,000 will do. But the fact is, you need to know what you're aiming for and how you're going to get there. Without that, it's just going to become a pipe dream. And unfortunately, pipe dreams do not come true.